Beach days are better when your nails match the vibe. I've got the nail already sculpted out with our clear Sculptor Gel, and I've also got a coat of base over that natural nail. Now, we're gonna make kind of an ocean effect to our nail, and to create that look, we're actually gonna be using 2 of our magnetic cat eye gel polishes. We're gonna mix that into our gel. So we're gonna mix on our tile here. I'm gonna take a little bit of my clear Sculptor, and we're gonna mix 2 different colors. So I'm gonna create 2 little areas of my gel. And make sure that you do mix as much as you're going to use for your full set or for however many nails you're going to work with. So for our first color, we're actually going to mix 2 of our cat eye gel polishes together, and we've got Mother Nurture and Drink More Water. But we're going to grab a little bit of each of these colors. Now I'm not going to put that right into my gel just yet because I want to kind of add a little bit at a time just to make sure that I've got the correct color that I'm going for and I'm not overdoing it. So a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the green. And then on our other color here, we're gonna be using Say Aw. So same thing, we're gonna do a little bit of that color on the side and we'll mix in a little bit at a time. So let's start with our blue and our green. We'll just take a little bit of each of those, mix those together. Normally when I would mix gel polish into my hard gel, I would make sure that everything is completely mixed so that it's nice and even in color. But with this design that I'm doing today, if it looks a little bit streaky like that, that's okay. That's actually going to give just a little bit more dimension and depth to this look. So don't worry if it's not mixed completely, just combine it until you like the color. And if you feel like you need to add a little bit more of the clear gel to make it a little bit more sheer, go ahead and do that. But I think this is looking about right for the color that I want. So let me clean off my spatula and we'll do the same thing with our lighter color. This one I may need to add a little bit more of that gel polish. And same thing, if it doesn't blend exactly, that's okay. If it has a little bit of streakiness to it, that's perfect. And I think that is going to look about right. I am going to add just a little bit more gel onto my tile because I may want to use this in my design as I go. So just having that little bit of extra color on my palette is going to make things easier in the long run. So we're going to grab our gel brush. I'm going to clean that out. I'm going to take a little scoop of my oceany watercolor. And I'm just going to start to kind of dab that on the nail. I don't have to make it perfect, just kind of swirling it on there. And if I want to, I can kind of leave a little bit of the clear showing or even kind of carve through that so that you get a little bit more of the dimension and a little bit more of those ocean wave kind of looks. Just kind of pulling my brush through there. Clean out my brush, and I think I am going to just kind of pull that through. Now, the colors that I'm working with, these are cat eye polishes. Can you take your magnet and kind of bring that cat eye up to the surface? Yes, it is still going to move in that hard gel, but that's not necessarily the look that I'm trying to create. I'm actually just using that cat eye gel for that sparkle in there to give it that really pretty shimmer. So we'll go ahead and carve in there. I'm going to just fade that out just a little bit. And then I am going to grab my liner brush or your striper brush, your micro detailer, and this is where having that little bit of extra color on your palette is going to come in handy. I'm going to just take a little bit of those colors and you can mix them together or you can just kind of scoop up just a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of run that through my gel, and that's actually going to create a little bit more texture and again a little bit more of that oceany movement to the nail. So just kind of dragging that through, a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the green. Alright, and I think I like how that's looking. So I could do one of 2 things. I could either get this into the full UV LED light right away, cure that for maybe 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, if you want to just freeze that into place, you could also use the touch cure light to just set it into place and move on to your next step. But for today, we're going to use that full UV LED light. All right, that first layer is cured. So as I took the nail out of the light, it looks like I may have dinged the side of this. Not a problem. I can always go back in and just add a little bit more of that gel right through that edge and just give it a little bit more product right through there. I may grab my brush here, add a little bit more movement right in through there, bringing that all together. And this is a great use of the touch cure light. So I can just freeze that little area into place without having to put that back into the light, just for that quick touch up. So maybe for 20 seconds or so, just enough to set that product into place so then I can go on to my next application. All right, so we've got our ocean. Now, as the ocean waves come up onto the beach, they're gonna get a little bit lighter, a little bit softer. You're gonna get a little bit more of that sea spray kind of a look on there. So we're gonna take a little bit of that lighter color. So a little bit of that light blue, kind of that icy blue look. We're just gonna bring that right up to the edge. Now you could bring this all the way back to the cuticle if you want to, but on this nail, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just fade this out just a little bit. Kind of dabbing through the edge of that. So it's not going all the way back to the cuticle. And then we'll just lightly blend that down into our ocean water. Okay, we're gonna cure this again for maybe 30 seconds in the full UV LED light. All right, so our nail is set into place. At this point, we're gonna go through and we're gonna cap the nail. Now you could use really any of your clear building gels, but today I'm using our Build Pink just to brighten up our design a little bit. But if you prefer, you can use the Clear Sculptor, you can use the Build, whichever one you like, but I do like to use the Build Pink because I feel like it just brightens up our colors a little bit. So we're gonna cap this whole nail from cuticle to free edge, sealing in our design and creating a little bit more depth to the nail. All right. And I'm gonna grab my brush just to touch up a little bit around the edges and we'll get this back into the light. We're gonna do a full cure of 60 seconds to set the product all the way through. All right, our nail is cured out completely. So I'm gonna cleanse that tacky dispersion layer off using our swipe. I'm gonna file this nail out and then I'm gonna show you how to add in some more beachy details. So our nail is filed out and I've brushed it off and cleansed it with swipe. And before we add our little beachy details onto this, I'm gonna apply a coat of Protein Bond. And then we're gonna go in with our base gel. Now, our base gel is not normally something that I would apply at this point, but with the technique that we're gonna use, I find that the base gel is gonna give us a better base for our design. And we're just gonna brush on just a nice thin application. So from cuticle to free edge, so just a nice thin application. And we're gonna go ahead and cure this for just 30 seconds. Okay, so our base is cured and we're gonna use our ombre gels to add a little detail to make this look like the waves are actually crashing up onto the beach. So we're gonna use our ombre gel and this one is called Hotel Sheets. And I'm gonna grab one of our sponges. Now, when I'm working on a design like this, the big sponge is probably gonna be a little bit too big, so I'm gonna just take my scissors and I'm gonna cut that into quarters. So this way I've got a smaller piece to work with and it's gonna be a little bit easier to manage. So we'll grab our claw tool. Now, normally when I work with the ombre gels, I like to work from this side. When I'm doing this technique, I actually am gonna open this up and I like to use the gel from inside here. It's actually going to give me a little bit more texture on the sponge rather than pressing down into the paint. So we're going to just tap right down in there and it's going to create a little bit of texture on the sponge. So just kind of tapping into that. And the reason that we have the base on the nail is to give it again some texture. If you were to skip that layer of the base gel and just go right onto the surface of the nail, it's going to actually ombre and it's going to blend out that white a little bit more. But by having that tacky surface of the base on there, it's gonna help to create a little bit more of that texture. And we're just gonna lightly tap right through where that lighter area, that lighter blue is, to just create kind of that ocean sea spray look almost. Okay, once we have that, I'm gonna grab my gel brush again, and I'm just gonna pull through the edge of that white to just kind of create that wave look. So it's just flowing back out to sea. I think I'm going to clean out my brush here. I'm going to give this a little bit more movement, a little bit more kind of a direction. So maybe kind of rounding that brush, rounding those strokes a little bit. All right, I'm just going to blend out the edge of that a little bit more. Cleaning out my brush on my tile here. Just kind of making those waves flow. Creating a little bit of texture as I go. All right, I think I'm liking how that is looking. We'll go ahead and give this a cure in the light. This one can cure for maybe 20 seconds or so, just enough to freeze it into place. And we'll go ahead and finish with our top coat. And this is our gel polish top coat. It's going to cure for 60 seconds and it's going to have a tack-free finish, so you don't have to worry about cleansing anything over the surface. When you create texture like this, you may need 2 coats of top coat. So if you feel like you need a second coat, go ahead and apply your first coat, cure it in the UV light for 30 seconds, and then come back out and apply your second coat. That's going to fill in a little bit of that texture, and then you can go ahead and do a final cure of 60 seconds after the second coat. All right, our nail is cured out, and you are now ready for some fun in the sun.